You learn a lot about a place when you spend decades telling its stories. As a journalist here in central Pennsylvania, I've had the honor of being invited into your lives, witnessing your joys, your heartbreaks, and your resilience. But over time, as the stories got worse, reporting was not enough. I wanted to do more, and that's why I am running for Congress. Working Black families are doing everything right, working hard, raising their children, and still struggling because the cost of groceries, utilities, housing, childcare, and certainly your health care keeps going up much faster than paychecks. I have toured minority-owned small businesses, some of them with Lieutenant Governor Austin Davis. One of the owners we talked to has a laundromat and gives back to the community with meals. She struggles with the chaotic tariff taxes. She and so many others are the backbone of central Pennsylvania. We want them to thrive, not just survive. My team served breakfast at a food kitchen in Harrisburg, packed with people who had lost their SNAP benefits during the longest government shutdown last fall. There were a lot of children and older folks there. It's the kind of struggle we should never see in this country. And seven-term career politician Scott Perry is making it worse. He supports the tariffs driving up prices on just about everything. He voted to strip health care away from millions of Americans to fund tax giveaways for corporations and billionaires, adding $4 trillion to our overwhelming debt. He called lowering health care costs a colossal mistake, but he's happy to spend $200 billion on a war in Iran that risks lives and spikes gas prices. He supports sending money overseas, $20 billion to bail out Argentina, offering $700 billion to buy Greenland, Venezuela, and now the war in Iran taking American lives and many others. I'm running to lower the real cost of living by protecting food assistance, bringing down utility and prescription drug costs, expanding access to affordable childcare and housing, and making Black maternal health a priority. Affordability is not a buzzword. It's whether our elders can afford their medicine, our parents can keep the lights on, and our young people can build a future without being buried in debt. I will fix the corruption in Washington, voting for term limits and limiting my own, pushing for age limits and banning members from trading stocks. I sold my individual stocks before running and will not own or trade them in office. The attack on voting rights is devastating. Protecting the John Lewis Voting Rights Act will be a top priority. And let me be clear, defeating Scott Perry and taking back the U.S. House is the most direct way to hold people like advisor Stephen Miller accountable for the damage they are doing in our neighborhoods. This seat does not belong to Scott Perry. It belongs to the people of central Pennsylvania, and you deserve someone who listens and will fight for you every day. In 2024, we came closer than ever, one of the closest races in the country. That happened because of our coalition built on shared values and real hope. I'm honored to have the endorsements of Governor Josh Shapiro and Lieutenant Governor Austin Davis and thousands of working men and women from nearly 20 labor unions representing teachers, carpenters, steelworkers, firefighters, electricians, and so many more. It is going to take all of us to unseat the seven-term congressman who tried to deny our votes in 2020. I hope you will fight with me and vote with me. Thank you.